Hello, I'm the Budget Modeler and this is episode 8 of the Trumpeter 148th DKM Type 7C U-boat build. This is a bit different as it's a legacy build, kindly donated by Cornelia and is kindly supported by Salisbury Model Centre and Models for Heroes. Anywho, if you're watching this then please subscribe to my channel, give the video a like and ring my bell, that'd be brill. Thank you. To begin this episode, we'll be masking off the tables and spraying them a beige green. We'll be using Tamiya XF7 deep green. So let's crank up the speedy uppy thing and crack on. There we have the bays done on the tables. Now we're going to put some Vallejo metallic 71.066 gold to simulate hinges. So here we go with that. There we have the hinges emulated. Next, we're going to be spraying the Captain Lieutenant's tabletop and also touching up a couple of the tables. So let's get the table masked and sprayed. There we have the Captain Lieutenant's tabletop done and the sonar and radio room's tables unmasked and touched up. Now we're going to be giving the Captain Lieutenant some light in his bunk. So it was decided after much procrastination that we do it. So here we go with drilling the inside of the light fitting out and adding an LED. Let's go. That's the plastic cutaway and the LED fitted in place. And I forgot to test it. Will it bite me? We'll see. Next up, we're panel lining and a bit of weathering all the parts before we fit them together. So let's crack on with that. There we have all the internal walls and bulkheads panel lined. Next, we're weathering the floor with Pro Modeler sand and starting to fit the internal walls. So, let's crack on, shall we? Okay, FYI, I'm showing all the fitment of this section so you can see it go together. Any issues and I'll stop and explain what happened and how I resolved them, but the only real issues were self-inflicted, but we'll get to those. Here I got glue on the tabletop, so I sanded it back a bit and resprayed it. It did come out quite nicely and a good save, even if I say so myself. If you look at the bottom centre, you can see the headphones have been knocked off. Bugger. I'll soon notice and I'll get them sorted. There we go, I've just noticed. They'll need reshaping and fitting back to the radio set. And headphones refitted, so we can carry on with the build. This is one of the dividing walls for the bunks, and I forgot to give it wood grain, so we'll use our usual favourite Vallejo 70.828 wood grain to get it sorted. There we have that sorted, so back to building up this section. The bunks were probably the hardest section to build, but if you follow the instructions, keep the part numbers referenced, then you can't go far wrong. It's just awkward. There were certainly copious amounts of super glue used there, and of course another oh bugger moment. I forgot to panel line the roof. Oh well, let's get it done, shall we? There we go, roof panel lined. We'll let that dry, then clean it up. Now we can mark off what we've done and carry on with the build. Here we go, cleaning up the roof. That's the roof all cleaned up, ready for fitting. Next up, a little more weathering on the floor and a little accident. Oh bugger! Better clean it up and crack on. There's that bit of weathering done. I pushed the sand into the corners where the dust would congregate. Now we can bring these parts together and get them fitted. So that's glued together, and we'll park it safe and sound somewhere where I can't knock it with the weights on it to make sure it glues in place. Again, a bit more weathering with the sand as it's not as pronounced as we would want it, so let's get that done. Well, that's had some time to dry, so we'll get a cotton bud and do a bit of cleaning up. There we go, that's the sand cleaned up in the corners. Now for a bit of dry brushing the travelled areas of the floor using Citadel's dry Necron compound applied with a damp dry brush. Dry brushing done, and now to carry on with building up this section. There we have the sections all glued together. Now to pop it somewhere safe and leave it for a day or so to set. Now it's time to take the tape off and see what it's like. And there we have it. Now let's have a look at the money shot, shall we? Forward crew quarters with radio and sonar rooms are done. I have some more bits to go in, but for the moment I'm calling this done. Anywho, thank you to Cornelia for this donation, and to Salisbury Model Centre and Models for Heroes for the support and assistance, and thank you to you for watching episode 8 of my build. If you want to see what happens in episode 9, please subscribe to my channel, help it grow, like the video, leave a comment and ring my bell. Remember folks, stay safe, keep on modelling.